Okay guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you the by far best raw science method to farm raw science for late game. This is a late game raw science farm. You can do this with earlier game gear, but it'll be much harder for you. But before we get into the video, only 6.9% of you, nice, are subscribed. So if you guys want to hit that sub button, I'd really appreciate it. Let's try and shoot for maybe 1.5k subs for the end of the year. Let's see what happens. Now we're going to start off the build with, of course, the Sour Battle Axe. This did get a 10% damage nerf very recently in the patch notes, but it is still a stupidly strong weapon. So you want this bad boy maxed out as much as you can. You want Thor's Pendant or any other trinket. Trinkets don't really matter in this build. Trinkets are preference, I would say, but the main build is the entire Widow set down sleek or bulky. It doesn't really matter. We are just looking at the set bonus, which gives us increased healing and attack speed. Now if you pair the third hit combo attack speed with the Sour Battle Axe and the attack speed of the Widow gear, you're going to be shredding the enemies and doing massive damage and super quickly as well. Let's go over mutations. So you are going to want Chopper. Preferably, you want all of these maxed out, but any will do. It'll just make it harder for you, of course. So you like Chopper, Coup de Grace, Trapper Peeper. You must have Guard Dog for this, otherwise you're going to be losing so much damage. You would preferably have Guard Dog tier 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 3 for this one. So the 4 mutations you want are Chopper, your Crit, and Guard Dog. The other mutation can just be anything. I'm just doing Cardio Fan. And now the way we are going to do this farm is by using the Waft Emitter. Waft Emitters now give you raw science after you complete them, and depending how hard the enemy is, the more raw science you get. So of course, we have got this Wafter piled up with Black Widow Fangs. This is going to be hard to get, it's going to be hard to prepare, but if you have Dissection Expert and Steel Item, this should be pretty easy. So we want a maxed out Waft Emitter with Super Spider Venom or Black Widow Fangs, so we have a Black Widow raid. Now before we activate this raid, we want to make sure we have a Black Widow stuffed bug mount or a wall mount and mark it so we get extra damage. We're also going to go ahead and only drink a liquid raid because they're easy to craft, and you can also go ahead and make a Spider Slider if you want that extra crit chance. So let's do that. And now we are going to start the raid, but before we do that, I completely forgot. The game is on mild difficulty. I tested this. Mild, medium, or low, it does not matter the difficulty. You're going to get the same amount of raw science each time you do this run, which is 7,000. You can get 7,000 raw science every 5 minutes, which is insane. Like up here in my testings, I've got 74.7 thousand raw science just from testing, and I've killed maybe about 70 Black Widows. Really not that hard. Then now she's weak to Sour. Let's go ahead and start this raid. We're going to make sure our game is on mild difficulty. We're going to start the raid. Now, Paralyze has made a good video about where to put the Waft Emitter. I'm just chucking it here so it's easier for me to see where the enemies are coming from. They are going to come from over here, and they're going to come from over here if you have it in this spot. So the Black Widows, they are going to either spawn over here, but they're mainly going to spawn in right here at this little gap here. Now we've got all the mutations on. When she spits out a Spiderling, we want to go ahead and try and attack that Spiderling first, so we get our set bonus activated. And now we're going to be really quickly and just smash through everything. And I don't need to worry about healing at all because the healing of the set bonus is just super overpowered. And just like that, we took out 4 Black Widows in the span of like not even 30 seconds. Now, after you've done the first wave of these guys here, there should be some that spawn up here. Yep, you just saw some over there. Some of these guys are going to spawn over here. So we're going to go ahead, once they spit out their Whittling, we're going to try and kill it. Just like that. And now we should have a lot of attack speed and our set bonus effect procced to do massive amounts of damage. And just like that, we did the raid and got 7,000 raw science. And this can be repeated as many times as you'd like. And the only downside is your durability. You're not going to heal at all. If you know how to kill the enemies quickly, you will not need to heal at all because your set bonus will just heal you super fast. And if you're on mild difficulty, there's no like durability. Like down the bottom right of my screen, I barely took any durability damage from my Sour Battle Axe. And once again, you can just repeat this with Black Widow Fangs, but I would recommend also having Dissection Expert or Steel Item before you go ahead and pick up the parts from the Black Widows. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. It's just a very quick and easy one. I'm not going to spend this video out for 10-20 minutes of showing the exact location and whatnot, blah 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 blah. And yeah, if you guys made this far into the video, make sure to like and sub, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.